Good morning. Welcome back to East Coast Vape Fanatics. Thanks for tuning in again. Like I said in my previous video, I have 3 more flavors to share with you by the SUEDE Vapes juice line. Today I have randomly chosen to go with AQUA. If you can see that. AQUA by SUEDE. AQUA is the flavor, also known as the color. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pick this flavor apart for you, and as always, I'm going to read you a profile. Again, 0.20 ohm build. This is my everyday simple build. I've been vaping on this bottle here about an hour. It did have me stumped in the beginning. I wasn't quite sure what I was getting. It was a very, very strong. It smells very sweet with something else in there. Couldn't quite put my finger on it when I first opened the bottle and smelled it. And my first vape was very questionable. I wasn't quite sure what I was getting till about, my second or third drip through it. I'll tell you right away, I get a dessert flavor. To me, this falls in the dessert category of juices. I get a very strong caramel flavor. That's definitely what I'm tasting. I taste a lot of caramel on the inhale. I get something sweet on the exhale. The caramel is right on the money. You can definitely tell. You can definitely taste the caramel in there. There's something sweet there. I think it's red apple. I'm personally not a red apple guy. I do like caramel. I would say that this is like a caramel apple, if you will. I don't get much of a throat hit in this. This is a kind of flavor that when you first vape it, you get a very strong caramel, and it kind of lingers. In my opinion, it kind of lingers for a little while. And on the exhale, you're getting something sweet. I think it's red apple. I'm not a red apple person. I've been searching for an apple juice, apple flavor for a long time, and I've constantly come across a red apple complex. I haven't tasted anything quite like this though, so it is an interesting flavor for me. It does come on strong, and it leaves very smooth and sweet, so I got to give you that. But the caramel, in my opinion, is very, very overpowering. I think it takes away from the fruit that's in there, that sweet blend that they have, which, in my opinion, is a red apple. It's definitely creamy. It's definitely a sweet and creamy blend. Again, this is definitely, in my opinion, this is in the dessert category. On AQUA by SUEDE, I'm definitely getting a rich caramel on the inhale. I'm getting something sweet, sweet red apple on the exhale. There's a couple other things floating around in there. I definitely can't put my finger on it, but I do like that about this flavor. I like the fact that it stumped me. It got me guessing it, and it wasn't something I got right away. I took a vape on it, and I was like, I don't know about this one. What's in here? I vaped on it for a while until I finally got that caramel. I said, okay, I got it. That's caramel. I'm tasting caramel. On the exhale, I got something sweet, and in my opinion, I'm getting red apple. Um, the caramel is very powerful. It's very strong. It's a bit overpowering, in my opinion. Again, it does take away from that sweet flavor that's in there, but not a bad juice, not a bad flavor. It is definitely a dessert line. It's definitely sweet. It's definitely creamy. Yes, definitely sweet and creamy. Definitely a dessert flavor. You get that strong, potent caramel right away. Again, this one touches the tip of your tongue, as all of them have so far for me. And you get that sweet exhale, but in my opinion, I think the caramel is a little overpowering. Now, that doesn't mean this is a bad juice. That doesn't mean that this isn't bad for anybody else out there interested in a caramel apple flavor, so to speak, because in my opinion, that's what I'm getting out of this. Me personally, this is not something that I love. I do like it. This isn't something that I would go in the store looking for. Doesn't mean I wouldn't buy it. Now that I have it and I've been vaping on it, I do like it. Not in my favorite flavor go-to juice though. This isn't something me personally I would vape on all day, every day. Certainly not something that I would search for. But it is a good juice. It is a good flavor. The ingredients are good. Again, I think the caramel is a bit overpowering. I think the caramel is taking away from that sweet flavor that they have in there too. Again, you do get sweet and creamy, so it's there. You got your caramel, you got your sweet, you got your dessert blend. But in my opinion, I do think that the caramel is a bit overpowering. I think the caramel is taking away from the main ingredient that's in there, if I'm even accurate on that. Again, this is my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and read you a flavor profile on this juice. As you know, I vape it and then I read it and see what I got. So let's see where I'm at here. I'm going to read this to you. Aqua is an instant crowd favorite. On the inhale, a seductive blend of sweet and sour apple, while the exhale finishes with a succulent, warm caramel vanilla drizzle. So an inhale, a seductive blend of sweet and sour apple, while the exhale finishes with a succulent, warm caramel vanilla drizzle. In my opinion, I get the sweet. I don't get the sour. I do get the sweet apple. I don't get the sour apple like you would get in a green apple. And I do get the caramel. And like I said, there was something else in there. That's the caramel vanilla that they've got. So that's that smooth. That's where you're getting that smooth, creamy taste. That's the vanilla on the exhale. Like I said, you got a creamy exhale. Um, that's the vanilla. In my opinion, it's backwards for me. I'm getting the caramel first, and then I'm getting the apple on the exhale. But a very creamy blend for sure. It's definitely a good flavor. Not my favorite, not something I would go to. It's not my go-to juice, in my opinion. I do like dessert flavors. I do like berry flavors, but not on my favorite go-to juice list. Again, it doesn't mean it's a bad flavor. It's just not my go-to. Once more, I'll read this. I'll read this to you again. Aqua is an instant crowd favorite. On the inhale, a seductive blend of sweet and sour apple, while the exhale finishes with a succulent warm caramel vanilla drizzle. Again, in my opinion, I think it's backwards for me. That may be different for you, but it's backwards for me. I get caramel on the inhale, I get that sweet apple, almost like a red apple on the exhale. It's a good flavor, a good juice. It's very tasteful. Can't bash it, can't slam it. It's definitely yummy. It is just not my personal go-to. Guys, if you're looking for a caramel apple flavor, definitely try it. I recommend it. I would recommend this to anyone looking for a dessert flavor, looking for an apple caramel. This is definitely what you're getting with Aqua by SUEDE. So guys, go check them out. If you go into your local B&M and you're looking for a caramel apple and you see Aqua on the shelf, grab it, pick it up, buy it, vape it. You'll like it if that's what you're looking for. Once more, guys, I got 2 more flavors coming up by SUEDE. I'm excited to see what the flavor profiles are. I hope you enjoyed this review on Aqua by SUEDE. Stay tuned. Tune in for my next 2 videos I have coming up. And as always, guys, vape on and vape safe. And have a happy day.